How accurately can one predict the future? Dr. John Gottman, an American psychologist and professor, can, and according to research, his predictions are correct 93.6% of the time. Dr. Gottman has spent the last 50 years of his life researching couples and relationships, particularly how couples interact when they disagree or argue. While conflict is inevitable in any relationship, how couples resolve issues and problem solve together is what Dr. Gottman is interested in. With half a century of research, Dr. Gottman identified 4 major factors that determine divorce or separation, and he coined them the 4 horsemen of divorce. They include criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. Criticism is the first horseman because it is typically the first to develop. If continued, it is likely that criticism will become a part of your relationship more often, and with more intensity and frequency. This typically paves the way for contempt and other horsemen that are harder to recover from. If you find that you are prone to criticizing in relationships, try to change the dynamic of the conversation by talking with your partner about the issues you have, using I statements, and owning the way you feel in the situation. The definition of contempt is feeling as though a person or thing is beneath consideration, worthless, or deserving of scorn. Contempt is when someone is being truly mean-spirited and hateful towards another. When someone is speaking with contempt, they may call the other person names, attack their character, ridicule, mock, diminish, and shame them. This leads the other partner to experience shame and worthlessness. While criticism is attacking a person and their character, contempt goes further in that it adopts a superiority and power of the other. Contempt is often born from resentments and negative thoughts over the other partner over a period of time. Feeling defensive is a common experience among couples. Feeling accused or blamed for something often elicits this response, and so we give a list of excuses to get our partner to back off. When defensiveness is a common occurrence, though, it usually doesn't end well. Taking responsibility for ourselves is the first step to combat defensiveness in relationships. Defensiveness, especially in the face of frustration or conflict, typically only fuels the conflict and leaves the other partner feeling unheard. When in conflict, stonewalling occurs when a person disconnects from the conversation. This could be the person leaving the room, staying silent, shutting down, or not engaging. While stonewalling is usually in response to one of the other horsemen, such as contempt or criticism, it often leaves the other partner feeling rejected and unheard, thus escalating the conflict. Some space or time away from the conflict to calm down may be needed, but those needs should be stated instead of one side simply withdrawing from the conversation. In conclusion, Dr. Gottman's research has shown that criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling are the 4 major predictors of divorce or breakups. To recap, criticism involves attacking your partner's character, while contempt is the act of belittling or degrading them. Defensiveness is the rejection of responsibility, often leading to blame shifting, and stonewalling refers to the act of withdrawing from the conversation, leaving the other partner feeling rejected and unheard. If you recognize these behaviors in your own relationships, it's important not to panic but seek help. Relationships are complex, and it's okay to need assistance in navigating them. If you or someone you know is struggling with these issues, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Remember, it's never too late to improve your relationship. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more informative videos. Together, we can create healthier and happier relationships. Thanks from the Simple Dad.